it would be interesting because it would.
It intrigues me a lot.
Do you like the idea of the? Because it's not really, there's multiple layers here. Like, it's not really hidden. It's like you just have to look a little bit. But that's different than every other ending, which is like you don't even have to look at all.
It's like, these are the choices, here's the big thing.
Mm-hmm. And this
I like
that too.
Mm-hmm.
I like the sense that it's like, and maybe part of it, that might be partly a reflection of I think that we've both always been a little bit uncertain about the incorrect ending. And maybe that's expressing itself in some subliminal way here.
I like that idea.
Yeah. It's not like numbers across the entire game that you have to compile and put into the keypad to get past a word that points you in the right direction.
No, it's just like... Are you still on the drawing thing?
Yeah.
It's kind of like... Endings are like sedimentary rock. Right?
Yeah.
And, no. And down here is like where the mole people live. And they will rise up, Davey. They'll rise... Anyway, so... Like, all the endings are kind of like... Well... Okay, so... Freedom ending... Freedom ending... Countdown ending... museum ending... Suicide ending. It's down there a bit because it's kind of not an explicit thing.
Yeah.
Broom closet ending.
Jumping off the cargo lift.
I'd say jumping off the cargo lift's kind of there. In the fact that it's not kind of a... Mm-hmm. I like that... Yeah, I think we should do the phone plug thing. I don't want to kind of like... Mm. Say impulsively, let's do it.
Yeah. Well,
but
yeah.
I'd want to try it out.
I agree. And I think that it's... yeah, it is... I'm tempted toward the phone plug being like kind of discreet. Like not being super visible. But not, like, super visible. Alright, I like it. I want to do it.
Aha.
Okay.
Also, yeah. Little hidden-y extra things. We've still got the serious room.
Oh, yes, I wrote a script for it.
Oh, cool.
Would you like to see it?
No. Yes. Only parts of it.
I'll grab only little selections.
No, all of it.
Alright. I have so many script files just all over the place.
You're insane, Davey.
It's stupid. I've got 3 different files that have scripts. can't do this anymore. Oh, here it is. Here's what I wrote.
Davey.
Yes.
What happens if you no-clip outside the serious room?
That's what these are.
Oh, right.
Well, there's the first paragraph 2, like a big chunk paragraph 2. There's the first initial line, then there's paragraph 1, then paragraph 2 is after you clip out again, and then paragraph 3 is after you clip out a third time.
Oh, right. That's nice.
Oh, and then after this, I figured we'd just kill the narrator, and so that he doesn't talk ever again.
What, even in the main game?
Yeah. Because it's like, he's gone to the store to find a more serious table. So then, like, maybe everything would still be happening, but no one would be talking. That'd be funny.
If you no-clip once, you break the game.
Well, yeah, you do. I think that's hilarious.
I think we could make more of him leaving properly.
Okay.
So what, you'd have to restart the game?
Yeah. Dude, you're no-clipping. You already don't give a fuck about, like, the, normal story. I like it.
Yeah, I like it.
Cool. Okay. I'll tell you.
I'm sorry, I just think you no-clipping breaks the game.
I think that's hilarious. Like, he's just gone. Like, I like the idea that then everything would be like, you'd be doing it, or stuff would be happening, but as though the world just automatically does all of this stuff, and it waits for the narrator to comment on it. And then because he's not there, just like stuff is happening, but...
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Imagine if you no-clipped once, and then for the rest of the game, like even if you restarted it, he just wouldn't speak.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be awful.
That would be terrible, yeah. Of course, if you go to a new map, it'll restart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
If you go to a new, like, if he leaves, if you're in map 1 and you no-clip and he leaves, then you go to map 2, then he'll be back.
Oh, really?
Well, unless we want to specifically set it to where he's gone forever.
Oh no, what I had thought was like you'd no-clip in any map, and then he'd be like, "Oh, what? No, we have to have a talk," and then he'd load a new map.
Oh,
being the serious room.
Oh, see, I had just imagined this. We'd put the serious room in every map.
I kind of like him loading a new map. Because it's kind of a nice...
But then what? Like... Because then it would be...
Like, the original thing that I'd kind of pictured is you'd no-clip. He'd tell you he'd take you to the serious room, he'd tell you off, and then you'd like walk out the door when he finished talking to you, and you'd like go back to kind of the start of the game.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you no-clipped again, he'd take you back to the serious room, and he'd shout at you again. Or like just get angry at you. You know, and like, kind of like Rossetti-ish.
Yeah.
From Animal Crossing.
Right, but so what do you mean? So you restart the game once you...
No, I mean like, once he left to like go look for tables.
Yeah.
Then if you loaded a new map, he'd just kind of not be there.
But when you say load a new map, you mean restart the game?
Yeah. No, what I meant when you said when. Yeah, that's weird.
Because
I meant quit out to Steam and load the game again.
Right. But then that's not really fair. Like, if people are like, okay, I get it, now I want to play the game.
Yeah,
It doesn't seem fitting to stop.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean.
I mean, to me, the joke is there without being obtrusive. If we put it in the map, and that way, then you could fly around the map if you want and do stuff, and he won't actually respond to any of it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to me, that's a way of making it effective without like stepping on the possibility that players will just want to get back to playing the game.
Yeah,
because like then how do we transition them back into playing?
I'd just say like escape, restart the game.
But that's what you.
Yeah, I know. We were on different pages,
right?
But now we are on the same page.
All right. Alright, I'll tell you what I think we should do from here.
Uh-huh.
I think that we should get the layout of the countdown room more solid, because I think that that's going to dictate where the platform is. Well, okay, so theoretically, going back to the monitor room, if we were to do the thing where you get in the elevator and it goes up through the middle while the screens turn on, we would probably want that elevator to be in the middle.
Yeah.
The elevator can still land on the back wall of the mind control facility. Even can it? Does that work? Like if we put the entrance to the mind control facility at the back of the room, could we still put the elevator in the monitor room in the middle of the monitor room? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, we could.
Okay.
Like I think when we had kind of like 3 circles.
Yeah, that was the problem.
That was kind of like we need some sort of. I felt like the continuity was important, but if we've got 2, I think it doesn't kind of matter so much.
Okay, cool. Then in that case, it sounds like the more important thing is to get the layout of the mind control room.
Yeah. Right.
So why don't we do that, and then we'll come back to this, so that we'll have the mind control room ready.
Do you mind if we do the well?
What would you like?
Well, you know the. Could I just work on the countdown section?
Yeah.
No, I mean, but just in its own map.
Oh, sure.
Rather than...
Then, because, okay, so I have a friend scheduled to come over to playtest tomorrow. Is that a good, like, at this time a few hours ago? Tomorrow. A few hours earlier tomorrow.
I've actually got the standalone section on...
Then why don't...
On Dropbox. It's countdown_A4, and that actually doesn't have the ambient soundscaping.
Cool. So then let's do that, and I'll do it with my friend, and I'll just quit. I'll just take him directly to the map. But in the meantime, is it possible to do So is there no soundscape? Because I think the soundscape needs to cut out entirely. Maybe
there's no soundscape at all in the map by itself.
Okay. Could we mess with the lighting a little bit for now? How are we going to do it? Because if we're relying on different computers, I mean, I feel like that becomes a tricky issue.
I'm still trying to get my game to work.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. Forgot about that.
In fact, actually, don't update the Stanley Parable.
Too late?
Oh, well, can you still play it?
I can still play it.
Oh, that's weird. Okay.
Yeah, I can still play it fine. Things are working.
Oh, I'm just so weird. No computer. What's wrong with you? Anyway, you want... Can we, release the first...
Oh, yeah. Would love to. I'm thinking Doors.
Yeah, I think Doors
is all ready to go. I literally just have to hit publish. And then I'll start. So I'm going to be next week.
What's the site name? Galactic Cafe. That's it.
Yeah. Galactic-Cafe.
Yeah, there we go. That Love is in a Dangerous Space-Time thing looks really cool.
It's fantastic. It's great.
I looked it up after you,
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, post it. Post it now.
Alright.
Submit it. Go. Come on. No patience. I also showed the working in a team mistakes one.
Yeah.
To I showed the team mistakes one to Gran, and he really liked it.
Yeah.
I like it as well. It's my favourite.
I do too. Jack saw it go up on the Dropbox, and he messaged me. He was like, "Davey, what's going on?" I was like. He was like, did something happen? I was like, oh, no, don't worry, it's all good.
Hey. Here we go. Hey. I'm just looking at the pictures. It's weird because, like, everyone I've talked to about the Stanley Parable who likes it follows Galactic Cafe more than I do. I'll check back every, 2 months. Well, before, a month ago, I'd check back every 2 months and you'll have posted, loads of things. Yeah. Is there any more stuff?
Let me see.
Phone the table. That's how you say table in France. Table.
Yeah. Right. That's all the good stuff that I have right now. Which is, we still got a heck of a lot of stuff there to handle. But we'll start small and we'll work.
We will.
We'll work our way up.
Also, this is nice. With the countdown and the freedom ending. It's nice.
Yes.
It's nice.
I like it a lot.
I like it.
This feels good. This feels like another, there have been a whole bunch of points in development where something is kind of weighing on me, and I'm like, I just don't feel quite right about this thing or that thing, and then we figure out some other way of dealing with it, and I'm like, you know?
Yeah. Also, on the side, I'll be working on map 1's alternate beginnings, like Z-axis.
Yes.
And I don't know when, but maybe in about a week or something, I might have something to show on that.
Cool.
When I say show, it probably means it'll be done-ish, I think.
Alright, awesome.
Well, not done-ish in the sense that I'll have a few done.
Right.
And then just kind of the ones that just don't require new dialogue.
Right. Alright, cool.
I know we've got a file somewhere.
Yeah.
And then Gran can implement it like code side, so it doesn't happen in the first kind of 3 playthroughs.
Dude, so much stuff is happening right now.
I know.
I'm coming along on the Confusion prototype. I'm so excited because it feels like we have so much stuff in there, and I really want to start testing it out and seeing how people respond to it. So I think I'm going to do that today. I'm going to work on that today. I really want to I'm almost done with map 4 of 5, and
I think, what I'd like to do is kind of, once we start testing, maybe, I don't know when, but somewhere along the line of testing that, to come in and then make it the final version. Not the final version,
testing
but
what?
Confusion.
Testing Confusion? You mean...
And to just, finalize it all? I don't know.
You don't mean my version, you just mean finalize the structure and the script? What do you mean by finalize it?
I mean, the map. Make it into something that we'll put in the final game. Or in... Do
you mean using my map? What are you referring to?
I'm not sure. Maybe a bit both. I know the first one looked good.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah,
I don't know. I'll decide.
We'll have to look. We'll have to. The other thing is that any changes that we make to the main office will have to be made.
Actually, yeah.
To all of them?
Tell you what, I'll just try and go through the main office whenever I can, and just try and finalize.
At least what I want to do is finalize the story, the script, the structure of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's what I want to do is know that it's working on a narrative level. And at the very least, if I can do that, regardless of if we use it, then that's awesome, that's wonderful. But even if we don't, I just want to know that we feel good about it. That we're this is definitely working. So that's my job first and foremost.
Alrighty, I'm going to go off.
Cool, me too. I'm going to do some stuff.
Try and unlock Dr. Robotnik on Sonic All-Stars Racing Transform while I wait for Stanley Parable to download. On that note, let's talk to you tomorrow.
Goodbye, William!
Bye, Davey! Okay, I'll see you later.
Goodbye! Bye.